Let's talk about plus size traveling while plus size, as I do my makeup. Specifically, seatbelt extenders. I vividly remember the first time I got onto a flight and I realized the seatbelt did not fit me. I got on, I was traveling with my sister and my mom, and I go to put my seatbelt on and I'm like, guys, like it won't fit. Like, it doesn't fit me. Luckily, my mom's a flight attendant and she was like, oh, just ask for a seatbelt extender. Like, they have them on all planes and it'll just make the seatbelt a little bit longer. So I was lucky enough to have my mom like be there and she asked for it because I was just so embarrassed. Like, I don't fit in this seat. Like, am I really that big? And let me tell you, I am that big and that's okay. Even when the flight attendant like brought me the seatbelt extender, he like secretly gave it to me and it made it feel like even more shameful. It was like, how embarrassing, like you don't fit in the seat, let me slide you the seatbelt extender. I know he was just trying to be nice because obviously he knew I was embarrassed because my mom had to ask for it. As much as we want change for the seats to be a little bit bigger and more inclusive, that's not probably going to change overnight. So let me give you some tips on things that are actually helpful in these situations. First off, a lot of plus size people will go online and buy their own seatbelt extender, which I understand. It takes away the pressure of having to ask for it. You can just, slip out of your bag and put it on. But if anything were to happen on your flight where you guys hit turbulence and you come up out of your seat and like hit your head or hurt your spine, whatever, the airline will not compensate anything because you were not using their equipment. Of course, like do what you feel most comfortable with, but I always make sure to use the airline provided seatbelt extenders. This is how I ask for one. I do is right as I come into the flight, right when the flight attendant greets me, I just say, hey, I'm probably gonna need an extender. Can I grab one from you? It's not that it ever gets less embarrassing, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. I also always pick an aisle seat because I like to be able to get up during flight, but also majority of the armrest can actually be lifted on the aisle seat. There's like a little button underneath the thing that you press in and then the bar comes up. If you're not plus size and don't need a seatbelt extender and you're traveling with somebody who is, traveling can be more nerve-wracking for somebody who is plus size. So try to give them grace. Don't ask what is that when they get handed the seatbelt extender.